So I've noticed many people talking about an important topic of diversity. And I just think it's very respectable to be diverse and important. So, are you ready for my discussion on diversity? It's the best story. You know, I want you to think for yourself, but you're more than welcome to watch me if you want. So, diversity. It's great, but it's important to understand that there needs to be justice as well. So, now that I've covered that, I'm going to go back and talk about deaf diversity. So what does that mean exactly? I mean, there's so many different ways to be diverse. Whether it's personal, physical, financial, emotional. And there's all different kinds of personalities as well. So, I mean, there's, in different towns and different cities, it's natural to have a lot of diversity in many things. You know, what maybe things that you like to do, hobbies, or things you're interested in. And all that's great, but I want you to understand the pressure that is to be accepted into your community. Have the pressure and people look down on you because you're deaf and just not understanding. And it's not right to look down on people. You know, you can say, well, I'm fine in my deaf community, so I don't understand, but they just come in and just throw a lot of curveballs at you, and really what they're doing is giving you what's called a diversion. And I really think it's the wrong attitude to have, to look down on people. You know, they're just feeding things into your head that there's something wrong with being deaf and giving you a lot of diversions. They say signing is wrong and they want you to be oral. And they'll give you praise if you start using oral, but it's really more of a struggle. And they just want to destroy sign language and make everybody oral and talk. But it's really important to have the right attitude for diversity and not give diversions. You know, people they just want to be accepted, but all these diversions are really putting a pressure on, and you need to just not think about them and not accept that. And there's a lot of deaf people that have grown up oral or with signed exact English or even signing, but I mean, there's no law against, you know, signing, and want you to accept that you're deaf, and the deaf politics all be connected, but there's just so much pressure to be accepted, and that honestly will always continue and just cause confusion. And there's people that just don't want ASL, and they don't want it to be permitted. But it's natural and organic for deaf people to sign. And I think that deaf people have the right to know and understand and learn that. I mean, I don't want you to cause a ruckus and get nasty about, you must accept me and sign me, da da da. It's really, simply what I want is respect and support, and to allow deaf people to figure out their own ways to get along. And if you want to learn ASL for yourself, that's great. But what's most important is to have a good attitude, and you really just want to respect other people, and they will respect you. It's all about accepting diversity. So if you don't like my signing, that's fine, but you can still support me. It's not right to say that I'm wrong, and all these nasty things. Those are diversions. So all the diversions need to stop. So I want this to spread and people to know that it's just natural to sign, and hopefully all of us can accept all the diversity and live together happily, and just avoid all the peer pressure.